Hey everyone, it's Chris from GamingWithSwag.com again. We have a very special episode today. We're reviewing the Monopoly Gamer from Hasbro. Now, I know what you're thinking. A lot of gamers out there, they take a look and they see the word Monopoly and they automatically bypass it. But I'm here to tell you today that is not the case. Alright, so yes, it's got the Monopoly name on it. It's definitely made by Hasbro. But it doesn't exactly play like Monopoly. What's the biggest problem with Monopoly? No one can agree on the rules, and the game ends up never ending. However, Monopoly Gamer, a lot of that's cut out, and you can see right away that I'm about to show you that this game is about 30 minutes timed, and can be even faster depending on how many people you have playing. So we're going to unbox this, we're going to take a look, we're going to take a look at how appropriate the license is, we're going to talk about the gameplay, and we're going to talk about some of the special features that it has. And we're also going to talk about these little guys over here. These are Monopoly Gamer Power Packs, and essentially they're extra characters to help expand the game. Now, one thing you need to know is that these are the tokens that are included. Mario, Peach, Yoshi, and Donkey Kong. Now, if you get the collector's edition of the game, there's some different things here. You get an extra Bowser token, and the coins are not cardboard, they're plastic. Along with some other nice details that you'll see kind of like added on their special. So this game is for ages 8 and up. It's 2 to 4 players, and there's actually multiple ways of playing. We're going to take a look at that as well. About the tokens, each one of those guys has a special power, and that can flip the way the game works. And these expansion tokens, like Wario here, can also gain a special power, and we'll look at all of those special powers when we unbox them. So the game itself retails for $24.99. Again, this is the standard edition of the game. The power packs, they retail for about $2.99 to $3.99 depending on the retailer. And they're not blind, you can see who's in them, which is nice. Some of the retailers like Amazon or some other ones out there, they'll just be a random figure shipped to you, but you really want to make sure you get all of them. I think there's something like 8 additional ones. We'll take a look at that too. So, alright, so let's get to it. So I was actually really surprised about this because I have actually several iterations of Nintendo Monopoly and Super Mario Monopoly, Zelda Monopoly, all that stuff. But this is actually a totally new game, which is nice. It's officially licensed by Nintendo, as usual. Oh, we got some more seals. It's on there tight. And it looks like the artwork is pretty accurate. You can see here while I'm unboxing all the different stuff that it comes with. And the main thing you want to notice is that the dice in this game are not your standard Monopoly dice. There's one numerical 1 through 6 die. There's also a power-up die, which is what makes this game so special. Slide this out of the way. Alright. Board's folded in 4. Looks originally, at first glance, it originally looks like a standard Monopoly board. You still have things like, your go, jail, free parking, go directly to jail, and it looks very similar. It looks like just like a shopped out Monopoly. But with a closer inspection, you'll notice there's only 2 colors for each property. There are no hotels or houses in this game. This is a totally different game. Manual. Full color, showing you all the additional, there we go, there's all the additional characters that we can buy. Wario, Fire Mario, Diddy Kong, Toad, Rosalina, Tanuki Mario, Boo, and Luigi. So I really, actually want to get all of these because I think the paint jobs on these are really nice, and I'll show you those in a minute. The instructions are really clear, they're full color, and they show you exactly what is happening and what every little icon does in the game. It's meant to be geared towards children 8 and up, but it's good for parents too. They can see their child learn about board games, and that's kind of why we exist, to help our kids get exposed to the right things, and this is one of those right things. So, have inside here. Oh, these are awesome. Okay, these are our tokens. So we're going to just start right down the line here. They are in there good. but we don't want them to break. Mario. Let's see if we get in focus there. Fully painted, pre-painted. I mean, it's a little hard to see with the camera here, but the eyes are really detailed. So I'm going to set him on go. And they all have different sizes that are accurately represented. And Nintendo's big about that. They want to make sure that, like, Mario and Donkey Kong are not the same size. There's Peach. Yoshi, my son's favorite. I'm sure he will love that. And Donkey Kong. I'm actually really glad they didn't go with the standard 4, which is usually Toad, Mario, Luigi, and Peach. So they've actually mixed it up a bit here, and I'm really glad that they did that because characters like Donkey Kong, they still need to be in the mix. So just a quick note, you can see right away that the bases, Mario is much smaller than Donkey Kong. Not that that matters in the game, but that's accurate for the license. We have 2 dice. These are large dice. These are oversized dice here, bigger than your standard. So you can see the numerical 1, great. And you can see this, we have coins, a POW block, red shell, blooper, green shell, and more coins. So coins on 2 sides and then special stuff on the other ones. And they each do something different. I'm going to tell you that in a minute. So the gameplay rules like this. You're rolling your die, right? And the cool part is that you can do the numerical 1 first, or if you wanted, you could do the power-up die first. And this plays into part of the strategy of the game. So depending on where you are on the board, who else is on there, this could really make a big difference. And I'll tell you why. So, just to kind of show you, with the red shell, if you land a red shell on the die, choose any player to drop 3 coins on their current space. If you're Peach and you roll this, the player drops 4 coins. When you roll a green shell, the next player on the board from your position drops 3 coins on their current space. If the 2 players are tied for the next player, choose 1. If you're Yoshi and you roll this, choose a player in front or behind you to drop 3 coins. Blooper, steal 2 coins from every player. Oh, any player, excuse me. And POW, all other players drop 1 coin on their current space. If you're Donkey Kong, all other players drop 2 coins. And if you roll the coins, you get 3 coins from the bank. If you're Mario, you get 4 coins. So the cool part about Monopoly Gamer is that, unlike the original game, or any of the themed ones, when you ran out of money and you were bankrupt, you were out. There was nothing you could do about it. Game over. You sit out and you watch your friends play. And that kind of stinks because, especially for a younger person, like, they can't, they get really upset or can't process that. And I don't think that's super cool. So I like games where you're in it till the end, and this is one of those games. So we have these Bowser cards. These are like your chance or community chests, where they go. But actually, what happens is they end up being boss fights. You're gonna fight these guys, and you're gonna shuffle them up until all 8 are gone. So you have the 7 Koopalings, and you have Bowser, the final boss. Actually, you might put them in order. I'm not sure about that. You might put them in order. But anyway, so you stick them here. Whenever you hit go around once. If you hit go or you pass go, you draw one of these cards, and you elect to fight the boss, or you can run away. So these are the power-up ability cards, and on the back there, this is just what happens on your turn. So you can see here, you roll the dice and do any in order, move the forward the number of spaces rolled, activate the ability on your power dice, and check to see if your character gets a special boost. If you land on go, pull a boss card and do what you need to do, fight or run. Alright, so now for the character cards. So each character, whether it's in the main game or the booster pack, has a corresponding card. And on the back of these, they have your power up. So if you hit a star on the board, you can see some of the stars that are floating around. You get a superstar ability, and this is where it gets crazy. Superstar ability, collect all coins on the board. Okay. Power up boost. Choose the next player in front. Okay, so this is if you roll the green shell, and this is what it shows in the manual. So we already read that. Donkey Kong, superstar. Steal 3 coins from each player. That's nuts. That could be 3 coins, times 3. It could be 9 right off the bat. Mario, roll the numbered die. Collect as many coins plus 5 from the bank. That's nuts. It could be 11. Superstar, collect rent from the bank for each property you own. All right, cool. So we have our character cards depending on who it was that you wanted to play as. And then from the rest, these are your properties. And again, it's not, you're not trying to, super charge hotels and stuff like that. You have rent and rent with color set. That's it. So basically, if you own both colors, instead of 1 coin, you get 2. It's easy to keep track of. There's no extra little pieces. All you have to do is have these cards. And all of these are titled appropriately. Bowser's Castle, Peach's Castle, Switchback Hill, Meringue Clouds, Waddle Wings Nest, Rock Candy Mines, Painted Swampland, Soda Jungle, Cooligan Fields, Frosted Glacier, Dragon Needles Undersea Grotto, Sparkling Waters, Stone Eye Zone, Layer Cake Desert, Yoshi's Hill, and Acorn Plains. And you can see a lot of these are from New Super Mario Bros. Wii U, which is, pretty much where that artwork has come from for most of these. But yeah, so these are your deed cards. They don't really have to be mixed up or anything. You just hand them out as you buy the deeds. And you can see here, it's really simple. This is 1 coin. 1 coin, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's it. There's no counting out cash. There's no bills or anything like that. It's just straight up like you see it. And then finally, your coins. And they're really basic. There's 1 and 5. That's it. There's no big bills. It's just coins. And again, this is the standard version. So these are cardboard and they're plastic in the collector's edition. All right. So there's your coins. All right, great. So how do we play? Easy enough. So we're going to roll our coins, right? Or excuse me, roll our dice. And let's just say I am Yoshi, and I picked a 3 coins and 4 spaces. So right away, I'm going to collect 3 coins. Okay, got my 3 coins. Awesome. And I'm going to move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question mark block. Okay, let's take a look here, because I don't exactly know what that does. Question block. When you land here, roll the numbered die. Collect as many coins from the bank. Perfect. So all Yoshi has to do, 3. I collect 3 more coins. Done. Turn is over. That's it. Okay, really easy. Next player goes. Let's say it's Peach. 1 and 3 coins. She gets 3 coins right off the bat. Peach gets 3 coins. She goes 1 space. Acorn Plains. Of course I'm going to buy that. It's only 1 coin. Why would you not? So Peach gives that back to the bank. We find the deed card for Acorn Plains. There it is. And we get 10 points. Now notice, this is the key. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. So Peach now automatically has 10 points. And points are generated by deed cards, boss cards. You can see Bowser's worth 100 right away. And then the coins as well. And let's see here, for scoring. Oh, and each player starts with 20 right off the bat, so they can buy stuff. Okay, where am I at here? End of the game. So, the points on the cards, like we just said, the boss card points, and then 5 coins is 10 points. But you can't have less than that, so you have to have multiples of 5. And then if there's a tie for some reason, the player with the most property and boss cards win. So that's about it. Warp pipes are self-explanatory. You land on the warp pipe, you go to the next warp pipe. Go to jail. If you end up in jail, you have to try to roll a 6, or I think you pay 5 coins to get out. So either way, it's still part of the Monopoly thing, and free parking's still there. That's another one of those things where, it just doesn't do anything. It's just an extra space for you to sit on. Thwomp, you actually lose coins. Let's see here, I saw that somewhere. Thwomp, you drop 2 coins on the space. It's kind of cool. So there's 2 coins on the space, and remember there was one of those abilities where you pick up all coins that are on the board. Yeah, while you're in jail, you can't take part in any of the boss points. You pay 5 coins and then roll a dice to try to get 6 to get out. Either or. And you collect 2 coins every time you pass go, and you start a boss fight. So we're going to start a boss fight. We're going to pick a boss. Let's just say it's Iggy Koopa. So Iggy Koopa, we are going to pay 3 coins to fight. So I have to have 3 coins to fight him. I have to roll a 4 or higher to win. Force a property trade between any 2 players, including yourself. All right. So we could do, where'd my die? I got a 4. Boom. I have conquered Iggy Koopa, and we are good to go for 30 points. And I get to force a property trade. So if somebody had, a property I really wanted, we could force a trade and make them give it to us, and we'd have to give them something back. So maybe I had Acorn Plains, but I really wanted Bowser's Castle. I could do that. Easy enough. And then again, the stars activate your power up. For instance, if Donkey Kong got hit by the thwomp and he had to drop 2 coins there, and then just so happens that Yoshi landed on the star ability, his star ability says collect all coins on the board. Boom. Okay, Yoshi just got these 2 coins. Awesome. Easy, easy, easy. Very cool. So it depends on what you want to do for which one you want to roll first, right? Because if you have a green shell, if someone rolls a green shell or a red shell, green shell is probably more important, then you can determine where you want to go and who you want to hit. So if you had a situation where you had like Mario and you had Peach, Yoshi's got a unique ability because you could choose who you want in front or behind you to drop the 3 coins. So if I roll a 5, 4, 5, so Yoshi's going to go here, and I just happen to roll the green shell, I could choose Donkey Kong or Mario to drop 3 coins. So if Mario is actually in the lead, I can actually make Mario pay the price. So it does matter if you move first or you activate that first, and you can choose either one. So that's pretty cool. I really like this. This is actually awesome because Monopoly in general is a cool game if you know how to play it, and that's the main issue with Monopoly, but Monopoly Gamer makes it simple. And one of the things I remember as a kid was Monopoly Junior, and I'm not sure if Monopoly Junior even still exists, but Monopoly Junior was an excellent game for me and my brother to kind of learn the ropes before getting into a big kids game like Monopoly, regular, or whatever you would call it. So, Monopoly Junior, this is, reminiscent of that, but actually has a little bit more to it, which is cool. And obviously, the Mario theme is perfect for something like this. And it's expandable. So, let's take a look. We have Wario here, and again, these are, see the 8 again. And you can pick these up at GameStop. You can pick these up at Target, any board game store. Toys R Us had them, I saw. So we're going to open this up. We're going to see what Wario does. So remember, this isn't in the manual, so you have to kind of take a look at the card. Woo! All right, let's take a look at him first. Oh, that's really cool. So he's really short and stubby like he is in the real game, but he's definitely bigger than Mario. Just kind of show a comparison there. That's awesome. I love his hands out. Give me coins. Okay, so with Wario, oh cool. There's a little cardboard, like, you get a little sticker. You get a Wario sticker. That's awesome. Alright, so Wario. Superstar ability, you may drop up to 8 coins, but then you may move forward that many spaces. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if you want to gain a little boost around the board, or there's something you really wanted to land on, so say you were like by Bowser's Castle or something, if you land on that star with Wario, you could say, hey, you know what, I'm going to drop 1 coin, move on Bowser's Castle, and I am going to collect that property and pay 5 coins. Power up boost, you may steal 5 coins when bloopers rolled from another player if you're both on the same space. That's pretty awesome. Easy way to earn easy 5 coins. So I'm curious to see what the other power packs do, because they each do something different, and they mix up the game a bit, which is really neat. So with a total of 12 different characters plus, I don't know how you'd find Bowser outside the collector's edition. I don't know if they're going to make him separate or not. But you have 4 plus 8 plus 1 special one. That's 13 different characters already. That's crazy. That's good. Mixes it up a bit and expands the game, and very cheaply. I'm glad they didn't do blind bag. I would be so upset with that. Good job, Hasbro. Okay, so there's also something called a party mode, and this is really cool. It's a different way of playing. So what you end up doing is you form a team of the characters. So if you wanted to, in this case, we'll do 2 and 2. So if we had Donkey Kong and Yoshi versus Wario and Mario, you could play as two different characters. So it's essentially playing as two different players. So party mode's best when you're playing with 3 or 4 players, that you can have a big character collection with to experience that game. But each player chooses 2 or 3 characters and take the tokens of the cards, and you get those abilities for those cards. And you only have one of the characters on the board at a time, and can never have the same character on the board at the same time. So you're actually not having all 4 play at the same time. Excuse me. So now both players might say, "Hey, I really want to have Wario in my party." Well, only one player gets to have Wario on the board at a time. The youngest player would choose who gets to put Wario on the board first. And you can swap your character on the board for one of your other characters at any time, and you only swap once per turn. But you may swap in a way that lets one of your characters move, and the other uses its power-up ability. So if you move first with, say Donkey Kong, like, "Oh, but I want to use Yoshi's power-up because I rolled the green shell," and then you just count the points the same way. So you're basically swapping out for the abilities, and you're using strategy to use those abilities to your advantage. But it's kind of cool. There's no fighting over the characters. You can swap them in and out. I like that idea, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a really good game. It's priced right at $24.99. I think the special edition's around $40, but that's getting harder to find now. It's a really neat game. It's a really neat concept, and I think it's perfect for kids. I really do. I really think it's perfect for kids, and I really hope to see more expansions with it because there's so many characters. Like, I mean, you figure right now, you figure right now, you could see, they picked things like Fire Mario right off the bat and Tanuki Mario, but there's tons of other characters. What about some more of the bad guys like Shy Guy? Shy Guy's in every game now. What about having Daisy, Princess Daisy, another girl character? That'd be awesome. Or everyone's favorite Waluigi. There's tons of characters they can pick from as long as they come up with ways that they can actually get special powers involved. So this is available now. Like I said, you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Target.com or in store, and I've seen it at GameStop as well and Toys R Us. So you can find it at pretty much any store, and I'll put a link in the show notes for you to take a look and see what you think. And I'm going to write up a written review as well, so you can see a little bit more in detail what some of these cards do. Overall, this is an awesome product. I highly recommend it. Thank you, Hasbro, for letting us review it. I totally think that this is something that my kids are going to love, and this is going to kind of get them into board games. Because right now, we've tried playing things like Candyland and stuff like that with them, but they're not really super interested. And I really hope that something like this would get them to be a little more, adapted to play a board game and find out rules and, teaching winning and losing and that kind of thing. But it's nice that no one gets out. It's just kind of one of those things that, there is no bankrupt. There is no, if you run out of coins, you just have to keep rolling until you find some more coins or use your special ability to gain some more coins. And obviously from what you've seen here, there's definitely plenty of opportunities to get more coins. So yeah, great job, Hasbro. Thanks again for letting us review this. We really appreciate it. Check us out on social media. All the links are in the show notes. I'll put a link to the full review in the show notes. Did you like this unboxing video? Take a like, take a comment, let me know what you think, and tell us what you think about Monopoly Gamer. You gonna pick this up? Do you already have it? Do you have all the power packs? Has anyone seen, is there a rarity to any of them? Is Tanuki Mario really hard to find? Is, Toad really common? Whatever you got, kind of drop us a line, let us know. Check us out at GamingSwag.com, and this is Chris. Game on.